Oh, and I'm realizing I didn't switch to. Uh-oh. Here, this is it. We live on the continent of Elios, 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. This is terrible world building, by the way. We are the kingdom of abundance, the kingdom of might, kingdom of knowledge, kingdom of freedom, queendom. We're taking it over. We got Lithos, the domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. That's lovely. This is a really pretty tapestry. That is really sick. I am loving like this design for all the Fire Emblem heroes. Fire Emblem heroes. This guy does not look threatening at all. This is probably Fire Emblem's least threatening looking villain, next to like, I want to say Garen or Iago. And then his name too, Sombron. It's just not intimidating, gang. Fire Emblem, engage. Queen Lumera, Chapter 2. Again, I played Chapter 1 off screen. I just wanted to get that over with. Do a little bit of stress testing on the computer. I mean on the Switch. Cutting this out of the VOD. Yeah, Lithos Castle, very beautiful. Okairi, yay. Yeah, that's wonderful, Lumera. I wonder what happens like if you're part of like the kids or recruits or whatever that are like chosen to be the next generation after From Clan, because like there have to be some, right? Imagine like you have this job that's basically guaranteed. You're basically sitting on your butt all day. You probably get paid like boatloads of money. And then the guy wakes up from his 1,000-year slumber right as you were about to take over the crown. That is horrible. That is a horrible, horrible timing. Yeah, Sombron. I get it. Yep, yeah, the corrupted. This is Fire Emblem Awakening. In more ways than one. You will see throughout the duration of this playthrough. Emblem Marth. Oh hey! It's the guy! There's something you gotta show me. Yippee! Oh hey, it's Sun! Hey Sun! Welcome to the stream. We're playing Fire Emblem. We'll get to gameplay soon. They're just doing a lot of yapping. This is the vaults where the emblems go. That's wonderful. Thank you, Lumera. There are 12 emblem rings. Yep, weapons of war. We are enlisting spirits as weapons of war. How is this not... You know, I watched a video recently. It's very good. You should watch it. It's on the count of war crimes committed by every Fire Emblem protagonist. How is enlisting spirits as weapons of mass destruction not part of that list? Like war crimes. Maybe the Geneva Convention doesn't outlaw it. But I don't know. Unconventional weaponry. I would probably classify it under that. Wait, wait. Only people with royal blood can summon them too. That's like, it's like the crest from Three Houses, but significantly more vague. And yeah, just bad. It's just bad. It's a bad system. I'm gonna criticize this game a lot, by the way. I'm a big Fire Emblem fan, and I specifically did not want to play this game because I did not like the art direction. I didn't like the idea of emblem characters that aren't actually the characters. I didn't really like any of it. I didn't like that this was like the worst possible conception of an anniversary title. However, I've simmered down. I've given it a few years, and I decided to play it. Oh, we're gonna do a practice battle. I don't want a practice battle. I want a real battle. Let me fight real people. This is lame. Ooh, okay. I like the map. I like the map music. This is good. This is some good map music. All right, gang. Oh, okay. She can also summon her own made-up soldiers. Wakarimashita. Yeah. Quit your yapping. Let's fight. Yay! Gameplay! Oh, what the same? They're so close. Defeat LeBaron. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so these are bows. I know how bows work. They are effective against flyers and operate at 2 range. In some games, they operate at 1 to 2 range. Yep. Wonderful. Inflict the break status on an enemy by landing. Okay. Oh, this is like weapon triangle on crack. Okay. What does Fram have? What are you? You're like a monk. Oh, she's a healer. Okay. Yeah. She uses staves. Okay. Awesome. Key adept units. Okay. They can use chain guard to protect adjacent enemies, allies from attack. Okay. So with chain guard, the ally does not take damage. The key adept takes damage equal to 20% of their own max. Okay. Okay. It's more specialized. Gotcha. What about Clan? Alright, he's a mage. He uses fire? He does use fire. Okay, cool. And then we got the Draken over here, Vander. They say Moribito? Why are you saying villager? Alright, so she can also fight. How good is she at fighting? Terrible. She's terrible at fighting. This is hard mode, by the way. Okay, so if I break him, he does a lot of damage to me. Okay, so you just straight up get to like ignore their counterattack. And for the rest of the turn, they're like that. Okay, sick. Can she still attack? Can she kill him? She can't. I wonder. I can't block it. Okay. I should have moved Eliar over here instead. That sucks. That's fine. Let's just kill this guy. Nice job, Clan. Okay. Really want to train Front because I like her character design and I want her on my team, but that means that I can't rely on units like Jagan, for example. I can attack this guy though, because Jagan won't kill him. That's a nasty cry for someone who's not the corrupted. Keeping this one. Oh, that's Lumera. That's fine. She can take a hit. It's all good. Chain guard. She can chain guard herself? I need to look up what their, not look up, I need to like check what their personal skills are too. Let me do this. Wait, hold on. Lumera moves? That's fine, we can block her off. Go from. Punch him. Or kick him, that works too. Let's go. Nice job, From. Love you, From. We're gonna train you up to be a warrior. Ooh. We're gonna do the thing. The anime cutscene. Engage. I actually want to see if Lumera even attacks. Like, if Lumera even moves. Yeah, she'd probably go for climb, but I don't know. It'll be fine. It's a mock battle. I don't think she'd kill him. Oh, interesting. It feels like the predictors for who the enemy is going to attack is a lot more unreliable than it was back in Three Houses, because I've had it fail multiple times now. Okay. I think Aliar should wait. Yeah, let's... Oh, they gave him items. They only gave him an Iron Axe. They did that intentionally so we couldn't just break Lumera with the spears. Okay, that's fine. How much... That's a hit rate of 58. That's terrible, but he doesn't take much damage. And he doesn't crit, which means that we can give the kill to someone else. Yes! Awesome, awesome. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Now, the idea is to punch her. We're gonna punch Lumera. Dude, it's a 63% hit chance. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna gamble it. I'm gonna gamble it. Thankfully, it's a short chapter. Please, please. Let's go! Lumera down. You see, in this Fire Emblem game, you kill your own mom instead of having an enemy kill your mom. I wish. An enemy kills your mom. That'll happen soon. Who is she inviting? Who is this? Who are you summoning? Oh no. 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 That's Sigurd. It's Sigurd von Jugdral. When I tell you I'm cooked, I mean I am cooked. Okay, she's spawning more enemies in. That's fine. Interesting. So once we come up against... What is that? Sometimes an emblem's energy lingers in space. Oh, okay. So it's just a faster way to fill the meter. I'm thankful that they're all like healed up too. That would have been kind of annoying if we had to heal them. So we've got 2 cavalry. Lumera is the one that I want to keep an eye on because she moves. At least if she moves according to... What is this? Danger radius. Yeah, I just used that. And then ZL for... Okay, gotcha. Dang it, dude. Why is From away from the enemies that I want to kill? I'm gonna move Glenn over here. Move Aliar over here. And then move Prem right here. Yeah, that makes sense. As for the Jagan, he can wait outside. I don't want to train Vander because apparently the story forgets about Vander, and I don't want to have a Jagan on my team. Not for hard, but ow! That hurt, gang! Oh, this is bad. This is terrible. Okay. No, I need her as a healer. I can't. Ah, darn it. Burn him. Alright, good, good. Good job, clan. Good job. Now... Uh-oh. Engage. No, actually, hold on. I need to use a... Do I want to use a vulnerary? Yes, I do. Because... From... needs to go here, actually. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's switch to happy mode. I'm happy. This is happiness. And then Vander can attack this guy. And he can break him too. That's wonderful. Alright, enemy phase should be significantly easier than I expected. He's attacking Aliar, that's fine. Oh, they can break me too. Oh, that's terrible. Get him from. Yo, it's a crit. Let's go. Oh, melee breaks bows. That makes sense. That's wonderful. Aliar needs healing, but that can wait until next turn. What if I engage? Will engaging heal me? Emblem, engage! And then we're gonna keep the dragon over here. Oh, why? Why can she fly around the map like that? That is so ridiculous. She has Kanto. Uh-oh. Lodestar Rush, I think, would be good. With the Rapier, of course. Do we even need Lodestar Rush at that point? Or can I just attack with the Rapier? I deal 34 damage with the Rapier. And that's on one hit. I'll do that. Oh no, it wasn't in one hit. I need this game to explain things more clearly. I could've... Oh man. Okay. Heal. Aliar. Items. Vulnerary use. I need him to survive. Oh my goodness. What is Lumera's range? Oh my goodness, that's terrible. What? I am explicitly out of range, gang. What do you mean? No. She's not gonna go for him. She can't go for him. Okay. We're standing on business. Okay. Alright, this is significantly easier. I don't want Vander to kill this guy. Does he survive? He does not. I could totally load Star Rush. I'd want to do it with a regular sword, though. I don't want to waste the falchion. Wait. The objective was defeat Lumera. No. Oh, no. Oh, I was going to give the other guy to plan. Gosh darn it. Okay. That's fine. Rookie mistake. I forgot that's how that worked. My bad. Let me save data. That's good. We're going to go... Let me do this. We got the Lord, the Fire Emblem Lord sword. There's still a terrible color scheme all these years later. That has not changed. Aliar's design sucks. Me when the emblem engages. So you know what, this is good because it means that so far I haven't had a single reset, which is to be expected, I suppose, but still it's pretty good that that's where we're at right now. Yep, support conversations. I do not care. We're moving on. This is the chapter where you die, isn't it? What are you gonna ask Sigurd? How he bonded with his kid? Gang, he died in a fire. There's a fire burning. It's evil dental toothpaste thing. It's evil protagonist. I didn't ask that, gang. I didn't ask that. I asked you what I was like. Look, it's the explosion that's supposed to guide you into the next plot point. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's this chapter. I still only have these 4 units. Those guards are just standing still. They're just like walking around like the streets of San Francisco. What's going on with them? You can already tell that this game had budget cuts, by the way, because that is the same model pasted over and over again. Okay, so what do we got? We got a Pegasus Knight on the left side. What is that? Okay. He just trapped a vulner. I don't care. Alright, gang. So we've got a Pegasus Knight. We got several Pegasus Knights, actually, on the left side. We got 4 on the right, 3 on the left. We got that floor emblem energy. We have no defensive terrain. But thankfully neither does the boss. We got archers. What are you? Sword fighter. These are terrible names. Lance fighter. Sword fighter. Are there any axe users? No. That's unfortunate for Aliar. How am I supposed to tackle this? My guess would be stay out of Pegasus Knight range. Oh no, they have to come in through the middle. Okay, I'm seeing the vision. These come in through the right, so we deal with them first. It'll be a twofold defense. We're gonna have to play this first turn defensively. So Clan is gonna get, wait, hold on. Let me see the effective range. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send in Clan to attack this guy. And then we're gonna send an Aliar. No, not engage. We're gonna send an Aliar to attack. Do weapons have durability in this game? They should, right? I'm not tripping. Hey, level up. That was a terrible level up. Res? Terrible. Trash. You're not attacking him. I know you're not attacking him. Okay. And then we're gonna put Frem over here. Why would you attack Aliar? I guess because you couldn't attack Clan. That makes sense. Now we need to get Aliar in a position where... Oh, Clan, don't get outsped, gang. Do not get outsped. Do not get outsped. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, gang. Gotcha. Yo, okay, okay. Ooh, okay. We've got allies. Good. This was looking terrible. We got bro? Could it be Dimitri Von Bladed himself? Nah, I'm kidding. I wish Dimitri was in this game. Alfred. Atia and Buchadon. Okay. Alright, so we've got a mounted unit, an X fighter, an ATA's an archer. Yeah, ATA, whatever. Yeah, I know how archer's working. You are absolutely perfect. You are just what I needed. Go, Etier. We're gonna need all hands on deck. Okay. Lily's been 8? Oh, because of support bonus. That makes sense. Good job, clone. He's too much. Okay. I'm gonna have to have Iliar wait a turn. Beat him up from. Punch him. Yeah. Level up. Let's get it. Dexterity and speed. These level ups have kinda sucked. Alright, Dimitri, prove your worth. That's good, that's good. Now I just need... What happens? Oh, I see! Oh, I see. Not really. How much damage does he deal to me? So, Clown has 4 defense, and this guy has... Physical attack is 11, so 11 minus 4 would be 7. He survives. Barely, but he survives. Nice job, Bushiron. We're gonna... I'm dropping you. You look ugly. But he's broken, so that is awesome. That means that From can take him. Probably not. She doesn't have enough move. Oh, she does have enough move. Alright. I'm going to wait then. Broke him, that's fine. What, chain attack? What the Sigma? Are you kidding me? What is that? He's dead! What even killed him? Dude, are you serious? What just happened? That all happened too fast. What just happened? Attack this guy. And then you kill this person. Not really, but Etier is going to take care of him. And it should be the case that these two don't gang up on anyone. But that's not a guarantee, so we're gonna engage. Engage. Items, vulnerary. Okay. Oh, dude, he broke Aliar. Of course, of course. I'm stupid. And he's attacking Alfred. Not bad. But man, that was not good. Okay, whatever. I don't want to load Star Rush. Doesn't that like use up my engage meter thing? Beat this guy up. Yeah, I broke you. How does that feel? And then... What? Dude, what? She can punch her to death? I love From. She's so good. And then we got Faux Dimitri over here. We're gonna move him up a little bit. And he's gonna just barely take care of this. Never mind, he critted. That's fair. If you're wondering, I'm not resetting for Bucheron or whatever his name is. I don't care. I don't care about him. He can die for all I care. We're gonna heal Fun. I should raise their supports as well. Yep. We're gonna have Etier draw the Pegasus Knights' attention. How much movement does she have? Perfect. I'll have her heal Alfred next turn. Vander, you can just sort of wait, gang. Uh-oh. Oh, all of them are moving. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, heal Alfred. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Res, luck. Oh my goodness, these level ups are terrible. They do nothing for me. Okay, I need to play the weapon triangle strategically. Break him. And then... Oh, we can't get past them. That's fine. We can at least break you. Etier can one-shot this one. And then... Do you have a long-range weapon? They don't have a long-range weapon. There is a bow, but he has like full HP, so he's fine. This is tough. Okay. I think I'll... Oh no. I need a shield. This is gonna be terrible. I just know it's gonna be terrible. I need to break the boss. Oh, oh my. Oh no. Eliar, no. Okay. Whew. What are these chain attacks? No, Eliar. No! I can't believe this. Wow. Wow. Okay. Dang. Okay. All right. It's game over. We gotta restart the whole chapter. Retain XP and try again. What? Reset XP and try again. What is this garbage? I didn't I click classic mode? Okay. I'll try to plan a little more carefully. And I'll watch out for those chain attacks. I didn't know they existed. I'll try to use Flam more for healing as intended. Okay, can I get a better level this time? Speed. Better than not speed, I guess. I will have him wait. And then I'll have From waiting over here. Perfect. I'm glad he attacked first. That's fine. He doesn't get one rounded. He's good. Skip. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. Okay. Oh, Shadow, you have a question. Welcome, Shadow, to the stream. I have a question. Why do people think video games are sinful even though there is no evidence for it? So, this music is gonna drive me insane. Let me mute the game audio. I'm gonna mute it on my end too. So, the reason that some people think that video games are sinful is it could be sort of threefold, right? There are people who are like the most extreme and they think that all video games are sinful. Then there are people who think that they're sinful for a particular reason, such as perhaps the content of the video game. You know, maybe there's lustful content in video games and their impression of video games is that they generally contain lustful content, which is not the case, although it is pretty often that they do. And the third reason why somebody might think it's sinful is because they might perceive it to correlate with the sin of sloth, right? And so you have those three. The first person, which is the one who believes that they're sinful just like inherently, they're obviously wrong, but they might actually just be subconsciously applying the reasoning of the second or third person that we mentioned, right? So they might have just the general impression, oh, this is bad for you, and they can't tell you why, but they just have like an intuition that it's bad for you. That's not enough to really make a declarative statement that like holds any value, any weight. because like you're not really saying anything. And so I wouldn't necessarily take them seriously. I would take seriously the second person and the third person, actually, because there's a lot more truth to it. So uh sexual content in video games is somewhat prevalent, and like even in the bigger releases, right? Genshin Impact, a lot of fan service in that. When I say fan service, I'm referring to inappropriate content, such as immodest clothing and lustful intent in the creation of characters, or the presentation of characters or the world or dialogue, etc. So you have stuff like Genshin Impact, right? That's a huge one, and all the other gacha games like it, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail. Those are big right now. But then also, like the biggest release of what seems to be this year, is GTA 6 when it comes out, and that is going to definitely have sexual content in it because it's Grand Theft Auto. Red Dead Redemption 2 has nudity, which is another big release from just a few years ago. So the idea that video games contain inappropriate content actually holds a lot of water. And so that's why it's up to the believer to be prudent about the content that they consume. I have a whole video explaining the dangers of fan service. You might want to check that out, to sort of give you an understanding of why inappropriate content is bad for you, even if it's just in video games or in, mediums that are very clearly not supposed to be depicting actual real people, and specifically real women. Um, it's still bad for you, and I explain why in that video. But the third person, the one who thinks that it's slothful, um, I think it's because, frankly, and I've noticed this even in myself, video games definitely are a time sink, and the more time that you spend in recreation, uh, without taking. Okay, I'm too loud. I'm noticing that I'm too loud. Let me lower my volume. The more time that you spend in recreation is going to eat at the amount of time in your day generally, and there is a lot of time in your day that should be allocated to doing things that you have to do. Even if they're not urgent, you should allocate time to doing those things, because eventually the longer you take, the more urgent they become and the more they pile up. And playing video games, I have noticed in my own life ever since I started working like a proper, like, full hours, I have noticed that video games make up a significantly smaller portion of my daily life, if at all. I might play a video game for like an hour or two every 2 to 3 days. Maybe on weekends I'll play like 4 or 5, but even then on weekends there is stuff to do. And playing a lot of video games means that you're spending a lot of time on something that is not essential, that is very low on the scale of importance and very low on the scale of urgency, right? Um, like you don't have to do it, and there's no like time pressure for you to do it. It's recreation. That being said, it's not that video games are inherently sinful or inherently encourage sloth. They're a pastime, and just like any other pastime, they have to be enjoyed healthily. And let's be honest with ourselves with what healthy means. A lot of the time, we consider video game usage to be a lot healthier in longer doses than it actually is. And we really need to take like a good and honest look at ourselves and say, dang, maybe I should have done the laundry today instead of, playing Monster Hunter for an hour. Maybe I should have gone and picked up the groceries that I was gonna pick up instead of spending 2 hours in Genshin Impact, you know, that sort of thing. Maybe I should have spent time with mom because I haven't spent time with her in like a week, and maybe I should spend time with mom instead of locking myself in my room and playing Call of Duty Warzone with my friends online. It's about prioritization. And the people who have this idea of video games being sinful, a lot of the time, they have some notion of that. They have this notion that it's a waste of time that's not productive. And yeah, it's not productive, actually. It is entertainment. Entertainment is not meant to be productive. Recreation, leisure, as you if you will, is not meant to be productive. There are productive hobbies, and then there are pastime hobbies, and they can overlap, but they can also be distinct from each other. Me playing music may lead to me playing at at a concert. It may lead to me opening for a band. It may lead to me playing at a bar, or it could just be because I like playing in my room because I like the sound of music. And the same thing with video games. Maybe you run a gaming YouTube channel. Maybe you stream like what I'm doing right now. Maybe you stream, or maybe you just like playing video games. And It doesn't have to be productive. It doesn't have to make you money. That's fine. It's a pastime. But it needs to be enjoyed healthily. It needs to be enjoyed healthily, and it should be enjoyed without sinning. Live life to the fullest, but don't sin. Be as rambunctious or as, shut in as you want. Just don't sin. And a lot of the time when we play video games, especially for periods longer than our family members are comfortable with, a lot of the time, that's the sin of sloth. And we have other things that we should be doing that we're putting off. Myself included. I do that a lot. It's something I struggle with. And I think I've gotten better over time with it. But it's something we got to be honest with ourselves about. Anyway, that long tangent over. I'm going to keep playing this video game. Because I don't want to waste more time on it than I already have. Okay. Fire Emblem. Let's skip this dialogue. Yeah, they joined. That's wonderful. I do not need the tutorial. I do not need your tutorial either. I'm gonna have to use this guy a lot more. Oh, and I need to not put him there again, because last time I did, he died. So let's prevent that, shall we? I think I want Etier, actually. Okay, perfect, yeah. So this guy gets taken out pretty easily. Nobody needs urgent healing right now. So Flom can take care of this guy. Please get a better level up. Please get a better level up. Please. Dex, speed, defense. It's okay. It's okay. Was she clipping through the floor? I couldn't tell. And then I'm gonna put this guy on the field against this guy. Get him. Nice job, Khan. He's 1 HP away. Okay, sweet. Now, Etier is going to shoot down this Pegasus Rider. I wonder what's proccing Divinely Inspiring. I'm guessing it's Eliar. Could I... Is there a way for me to tell? Units. Eliar. No, gang. Units. Can I see a menu about them? Status. Basic stats. Combat stats. Okay. Guess not. I don't think Eliar is a good idea. Let's do this. Put Butcheron on there. That way he's broken. And then we're gonna put Alfred over here. And he's chained attacked. Okay, I see. There's chain attacks going on. And Eliar. I don't think I want to move Eliar anywhere, so I'm gonna end turn. Honestly, you should have been recorded what you just said. Yeah, well, what I said is... I want to turn my mic input up. What I said, I mean, this is going to be a VOD on the channel, so I could always just, like, pull it and clip it. Okay, question. Do you think anti-heroes are good for art and pop culture? That's interesting. I'll get back to that question in a second. Let me do this turn. Okay, so he's going to break this guy, which is perfect. Breaking, I hope breaking cancels out counterattacks. I think I'm going to have to use Etier for this. Yo, let him go. Okay. Etier. And Fram move? No. I'm trying to get Fram as many kills as I can because I want to build her up. I want her to be a strong unit. Okay, Eliar, you're gonna have plenty of chances for XP, so it is fine if you don't win this round. Because the focus is not you. It is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I made a mistake. Oh, is Eliar gonna die again? Uh-oh. Which one has the javelin? It has the Iron Lance. Okay, so I just need to block off Aliar. Yes, he's out of range. Perfect. Heal him. We're gonna use a vulnerary because I do not have time to heal everybody, especially after this next turn. Oh, it went after FTA. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because it just means an easy kill for us. I think that's what they gave us Book Run for, is to break the Pegasus Knights. That explains why I did so poorly after he died. Even though I couldn't care less for him. So Clan should level up after this, because he has like 1 XP left to go for level up. Dex stuff. Wow, dude, they're not like improving their strength or magic at all. Any of these units. Okay. And that's the last movement I'm going to make before I answer the question. So. Yeah, that's wonderful. So. Alright. So. Do I think anti-heroes are good for art and pop culture? Okay, lower the mic volume again. So. I think they can be. I think they can be good for art and pop culture. The issue is that a lot of the time they aren't. So let's explain, right? If you have a protagonist and an antagonist combination that leaves room for genuine and proper criticism of both, that is that can be approached without becoming a bad guy in and of itself, I think that there is room for an anti-hero there. I think maybe, I don't know, a good example, I guess, would be like Dante and Virgil. I get that Virgil's also an antagonist, but I think Dante and Virgil in 3. Don't they like team up against the main bad guy? I forget. Obviously, the final fight is between them. But what's like a good example that I could give? I guess, in a way, I guess Sasuke from Naruto is an anti-hero. He's more of a deuteragonist, but I think he serves the purpose of an anti-hero pretty well as well. Because Sasuke, he's not really aligned with either side. He's like very clearly he's aligned with very clearly he's like aligned against the Leaf. He doesn't want the Leaf to thrive. He wants to destroy its leadership. However, I'm thinking, by the way, like five Kage Sasuke onwards, and especially after the death of Itachi, Sasuke is more of an antagonist. But for, I would say, the biggest stretch of Naruto Shippuden specifically, he is an anti-hero. And so he comes in at key moments. For example, he takes out Danzo. Danzo is like the bad guy, straight up. Danzo is the bad guy. He's the one that ruined Naruto's life. He is like the reason why Itachi had to do what he did. He tried to stop Naruto from coming back when Pain invaded, which ultimately saved the village. Naruto coming back, that is. And so Sasuke takes him out. And it's not because he wants to help Naruto, it's for his own goals. However, him taking out Danzo is an attack on Naruto's character, because Naruto could never do that. Naruto could never take out the threat that is Danzo. Neither for personal reasons, no for like objective reasons, because Danzo at that moment was a Hokage. I think later during the war, this is evident as well, where Sasuke comes in, but it's because he wants to become Hokage in his own way. And we see this later at the end of the war when he confronts Naruto and they fight. But the whole time between Sasuke learning the truth about the Leaf and Sasuke fighting Naruto, he is an anti-hero. And he's helping the protagonist, but he's the anti-hero. Because his goals are starkly contrasted by Naruto's goals and ideals. I think that this is I think, frankly, Sasuke, because he has good enough reason to do what he's doing, even if his methods are not ones that you would approve of and are not moral by any means, because there's enough room to criticize both Naruto and the Shinobi world, as well as, Madara and Obito, that Sasuke makes for a good anti-hero. However, and here's where I will criticize the concept of anti-heroes. Anti-heroes, and I'll read your next comment in a second. Anti-heroes are typically done very poorly. because all they are is just antagonists that get away with it. And that bothers me because it's such a waste. It is a waste of storytelling. It is a waste of talent. It is a waste of time, and it says really not a whole lot about the bad guys of the story and the good guys of the story, and it says a lot more about the anti-hero. And so they become an effectual but unintended deuteragonist, and a lot of the time that's carried by hype. I don't know what good example I could give for this. I don't know what's like a good example. Maybe something like Trafalgar Law from One Piece. I think he gets away with too much. The guy is not a great guy. Like, yeah, he's got, tragic backstory. He's got, a good heart, whatever. But he's not a great guy, and I think he gets away with a lot that maybe he shouldn't have. Okay, let me read your. So, can you pray for me? I have paranoia and intrusive thoughts, and I don't know what to do. And I am paranoid about everything. Paranoid about movies, games, myself, my family, TV shows. It's because I see too many bad videos, bad pastors talking about people like me, and it makes me paranoid. Okay, all right, gang. I will pray for you first of all. We can say a prayer right now. In fact, uh, but I would advise that you maybe stop watching these videos. I'll give you an example of what's going on with me right now. I don't like the situation with the Nintendo Switch 2. I keep watching videos about people trashing it and reporting on it, and whatever, just to sort of feed my confirmation bias because I'm toxic like that. And I know that I should stop. I know that I have to stop eventually because it makes me upset and it makes me anxious and it makes me feel like people are out to get me because it's this whole like Nintendo versus us narrative. I think that's maybe similar, although obviously way lower in terms of gravity and scale to the situation with you, like watching videos about pastors and all that stuff. Frankly, I think you should put yourself in an environment where you are listening to videos, watching videos, whatever, that talk positively about people like you, that talk positively about your faith, about your hobbies. If your hobbies are like anime or video games, I would encourage you to maybe check out a few channels. There's Nick with No K, Anime Relatable, the Christian Anime Podcast. As for video games, there is I believe it's Pixel Padre. I just discovered his channel today. I watched a good video by him, and these are people who uh, they enjoy video games, and they're not, with the exception of Pixel Padre, they're not pastors, but they are Christians who look at these things positively. I think you might want to put yourself in an environment where you listen to people speaking positively about you and your hobbies, and sort of ease that tension and that paranoia, because what may be happening is that you're feeling like you're under attack from a lot of different people that don't even know you, don't understand you, have never spoken a word with to you, and have never heard a word from you. And that's not healthy. Seeing that much disagreement is not healthy. You were not designed for that. You were designed for your close circle of people. That said, let's say a prayer for you right now. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Lord God, I pray for Shadower, that you would grant him peace, you who are the Prince of Peace. I pray that you would grant Shadower a better environment, better role models that don't misunderstand or speak ill about the things that he loves and is passionate about, but that truly understand him, or at the very least tolerate his interests. Lord God, have mercy on Shadower, as I pray that you would have mercy on all of us. Ease our sufferings, Lord, for you know our sufferings, and took them upon yourself on that cross. And our sufferings have been nailed up to that cross. I pray that you let Shadower see that, and that you work in his heart, so that he can make a proper and honest evaluation about decisions that need to be made in order to improve these things. Because, Lord, you have come to save us, but we recognize that we need to let you save us from our sufferings, from our sin, from all our misgivings and misfortunes. And I pray this all in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen. Alright, let's get back into this video game. I didn't turn the music off on my end. I've been hearing it the whole time. Okay. I think that's all that I need to do for this turn. I think I'm going to move Aliar over here to get the... Well, he doesn't need it, actually. I'm going to save that. And I'm maybe going to move Vander here, so when they attack... Ooh. Ooh, Flame already moved. Shoot. I ever use a vulnerary. She takes too much damage. Ooh. And we're going to move Alfred over here. I think that's good. What's going to happen is all of them are going to be drawn in. Oh, he broke him. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. But it's fine. We have more. We have one more axe unit now than we did the last time we tried this. So let's focus on the weapon triangle. We are going to... Okay, the goal is to get rid of this guy over here. This guy needs to go. That way I can block off the path. How are we going to do this? So Cleanse does good damage against him. Here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to break this guy. And then... all the spots are occupied. Shoot. I'm gonna break this guy. I'm having a hard time reading the UI in this game. Maybe I just have to get used to it. Etia can take care of this. And then this guy can't attack. So we are safe. Because he's been broken. And that means that Clan is free to take this guy on. And we're going to block off the path to all of them. No. We're going to block off the path apart from Aliar. So we're going to heal Aliar. Use the heal staff. And then we're going to engage. Emblem, engage! And we're going to do Lodestar Rush. I want this guy gone. This takes care of Armor Knights. But not entirely. But we should break. Yeah, we've heard this before. Minna mite kudasai. Break defenses. If units attack breaks foe, unit makes an extra attack at 50% damage. When the unit is at 50%, that was not clear. That was not a clear description. What is this guy's range? And if I stop him here, he can still hit Etia, but Etia can fight back. That's not an issue. I don't think that there's any problem. I think we could just put this guy over here. Yeah, he might be broken, but that's fine. Oh, he wasn't broken. Interesting. Maybe breaking only happens during enemy phase, I bet. Interesting, interesting. Oh wow. Okay, it went after Vander. These chain attacks are so confusing to me. Yeah, great. Let's go. Nice job, Lance. I mean, nice job, Lance. I called him a Lance. Nice job, Alfred. Right, we're gonna heal Alfred because he's low. We're gonna do this. We're gonna break him. Or just kill him. That works too. And then, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This is great. I have Etier and Clan. Yep, this is it. You are the most boring boss. And Clan, take care of this guy. Nice job. Now my question is, do we have to rout the enemy? We do have to rout the enemy. Okay. That was a terrible death scream. That was like sad. That dang. The MVP was Alfred? Okay, that makes sense. I would think it's Frem. Frem is best girl, by the way. She is wonderful. She is so funny and stylish. That was great. We just showed up in front. Dang, dude. They really did blow the budget on the character design. That was terrible, gang. I'm sorry. This is not impressive. Oh, isn't this like a huge like plot issue? Dang, she's really hurt bad. That's crazy. It's not like this is standard fare for every single Fire Emblem protagonist. With the exception of Roy and Elliowood. Maybe the remakes will correct that. They'll take out Elliowood's mom. Look, maybe I'm just more grown up, but I am not feeling anything. I wish I could speed this up. Is it mean? Is it mean to yawn? This is so melodramatic, bro. I'm skipping. I'm done. She's dead. She's gone, gang. My God, that was so melodramatic. I could not take any more of that. Alright. Oh, he took Sigurd. Okay, cool. I think this is a good place to end it. So, okay. That was fun. I had a good time. This was a fun stream. Like, glad I got to interact with you guys again. I know it's been a while since I last streamed. I want to stream more often. I really do. It's not in the cards, gang. It's not in the cards. But really, thank you so much for watching, and you know, if any of you stuck around to the end, I am so thankful. I hope to do more of this. I would like to do a part 2 to some game that I've streamed eventually. I've done Monster Hunter Wilds, but I've already beaten that game. And the stream was for the open beta. I did Luminescent Platinum, which is like modded Pokemon Platinum, and I don't know, it didn't grab me to continue playing it. So now I'm doing this. But yeah, actually, I also did a Fire Emblem Sacred Stones playthrough, but that one didn't interest me as well. Yeah, so I hope to do more of these in the future. Hopefully I can have some sort of semi-consistent schedule. We'll see. And please be on the lookout for next week, when on that week's Saturday, so it'll be Holy Saturday, I will be uploading the latest video. So again, thank you so much for being here. Please pray for Shadower in chat. And please pray for me. I'll be praying for you. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. God bless you.